All right, I'm Josh.
I'm Banks. We are Odd Places
Going viral.
in Winter Garden in front of three birds.
In Florida, I'm sorry. All right.
It is, what are we at, June? We're in the middle of June.
Yes, I'm still sorry
It's a little hot.
for Florida.
Josh, do you use the word pissed off? Like when someone's mad at you? They're
Only when I'm pissed off.
Okay.
So yes, I use the word pissed off. Who doesn't use the word pissed off?
Well, what's another word for pissed off?
Fucking angry. Pissed. Another word for pissed off. That's one of the best phrases.
Pissed off is one of the best phrases?
Yeah.
Because why? It really tells you, because of what?
It's has more emotion. You can't say unhappy. I'm unhappy with you. No, that doesn't work.
It's too mild?
It's too mild. Unhappy. It's more than unhappy, but it's less than I'm gonna fucking kill you.
I'm pissed off. I'm mad.
I'm mad.
Okay, yeah, got it. How long do you stay mad when you get mad?
0.39 seconds.
Ooh, wow, that's
my record, anyways.
That's like a 39
9,000th of a second.
No, 39/100th of a second.
Oh, sorry,
So it's
39.
it's about a third of a second.
About a third of a second.
Maybe almost a fourth because it's 3.39.
Yeah, it's just enough for me to take a breath. That's done. No more pissed off.
We're done.
Yeah.
Okay. So when someone pisses you off, it only takes that much time. When you piss other people off, wouldn't it be great if it was the same amount of time?
No.
Why not?
Because the whole point of pissing someone off is to make them experience the anger and the lack of control over themselves.
All right. So you piss people off so that they simmer, they sulk in it, they swim in the goo.
Isn't that the whole point?
To piss people off?
Why piss someone off if they're going to get over it in 0.39 seconds?
I like that. I do like that. I don't want to piss anybody off.
Why not? What's wrong with that?
Pissing people off?
Yeah. What's wrong with getting people emotional?
No. That's different.
Oh, that's different. So wait. Anger's not an emotion.
No. Getting somebody emotionally charged is one thing. I want to go more positive. I think pissing off is a negative reaction.
But what if that's like cleansing their soul? What if it's just a way for them to, maybe it's been simmering and you just want to boil it over. You know what? Let's just pop the pimple. Pop the pimple.
I think I know the title of this episode. Pop the Pimple.
Pop the Pimple. I've been called the pimple head a number of times. That's okay. Pop the pimple.
Lance the Pimple. Pop the Pimple is actually much better.
Yeah, squeeze.
Josh.
I crush your pimple.
Josh.
Good morning.
Yeah. Okay, so we pop the pimple.
Yeah.
I wanted to, if I do anything, I want to bring people up. If I say something, I don't want to piss them off. I want them to go, wait a minute, I'd like to get them to the point where is he pissing me off or is he not pissing me off?
Oh, you want to confuse them?
No.
Because that's going to help.
I think confusion is higher up than pissing them off because they don't know if they're being pissed off or not.
I think that's doing a disservice. I would rather you make them really happy or really mad. But confusion leads to nowhere. Confusion is like one of the worst things you can do for somebody, because now they're even in a worse place.
No, I'm gonna argue that.
Okay.
Here's the thing: if my aim is not to confuse, to make someone think. Okay, there you go. Thinking is here. Confusing is next. Pissing them off is down below. Okay, so that's a negative. Confusing, it can be right on the borderline. Now, my idea is to get them to think. I want everybody to think. Oh my God, I've been thinking this all my whole life.
Okay. Well, what do you want them to think then?
Something positive, some change,
Just something positive.
something good, evolving, being better, positive.
So don't think about their bills. Don't think about having to go to the hospital. See, the only thing positive stuff.
I don't want to piss them off. I don't want to piss them off.
Let me tell you something. Here's where, if people don't get pissed off, they can't get happy either. You can't have one side of the spectrum without the other. It's called the balance of life.
Okay.
You can't say be happy all the time and never get angry, because happiness loses all meaning then.
You come back to that argument quite a bit.
I do, because I believe in the cycle of life. The circle of life. You know that one. Come on, you've seen the movies.
Yeah.
Got to hold up Simba's.
All right, so here is... I don't have control. If my intention is to inspire people, let's say my intention is to inspire people.
Okay.
When I inspire people, they inspire me. You know, it's
Okay.
like when
Sounds like a great Disney movie. Sure, go ahead. I love it. It's wonderful.
Okay. If my intentions are the positives, okay, and I say something to somebody and I piss them off, that is a negative. And this happens. This happens all the time. I can't help it. I just say things. You know, maybe it's the way I look. Maybe it's the way I look at them. I have no idea. There's certain things that I don't have control over. I'm going to piss them off. I've asked them a question. I'm curious. That can piss somebody off. The point I'm trying to make is if I piss them off.
Well, you probably shouldn't ask them if their mother knows how ugly they are. That's just not the question. You can be honestly wanting to know, does their mother know how ugly they are? But that would piss them off. You should know better.
Okay. My point is they're going to decipher that, even if they're confused. Even if I say something to them that confuses them, I think the confusion would be like, why do you say that? It's less pissing off them than it is if I said something to piss them off.
So you don't want to come with the intention of pissing them off, but you're okay with the outcome of pissing them off.
I am not okay with the outcome of pissing them off. That is something I don't have control over. I say words. I take responsibility for those words. They take the words and they decipher however they want to decipher.
But if they decipher it in a way that pisses them off, you can accept that, though.
I have my whole life.
Okay. So at the end of the day, they're still pissed off.
Yeah. Some
It
of
was
them.
still from something you said or did.
Possibly, yeah.
Or looked like.
Or something
It was a smell, a look,
what
feeling, a touch.
whatever.
A
Yes.
taste.
Or
Okay.
the lack of. Or the lack of.
Or the lack of.
Yeah.
Okay. So how are we different? Just because I intend to piss people off, to cleanse them and pop the pimple, that makes me that much different than you?
Do you think people want to be cleansed and popped or pimple popped? I mean, I have met some people that do love to pop pimples.
My wife is one of them. I hate that shit, though. I don't pop any pimples. No way.
Naturally, let them do their thing.
Yes.
Well, you're talking right now about popping pimples, and
That's a metaphorical pimple. That's different.
Got it.
I can do metaphorical pimples all day long. I'm like, what do they call that stuff that you put on pimples? The OxyClean. No, that's different.
Oxy
10.
I was going to say Oxycontin, but that's not.
No, that's different.
That's not anything. Okay.
Oxenfree or Ollie.
My intention is not to piss them off. If I do piss them off, it happens. Your intention is to piss them off, to cleanse them. Do you think they're open to that? Do you think people are open to being pissed off, one, and then cleansed, second? I granted, I think people are up for being cleansed. However, somebody else to cleanse them?
So I should probably clarify when I do this. I don't do this when I first meet someone.
Right.
I don't force myself on them. I don't do that kind of stuff. I only pop their pimple when they're asking for it.
When they ask, hey, pop my pimple?
They ask for it in so many different ways. They come to me with ignorance. They come to me with subservience to an orange demon. They come to me with this kind of bullshit, weird facade that they think they know better because about a topic, and they really don't, and they just prove out how simple-minded they are. I'm happy to pop their pimple. That's basically saying, Josh, please pop me. Please use your gifts to pop whatever crap is stuck in my head. Please change my diaper, right? However you want to put it. There's lots of ways.
Yeah.
And then I do, absolutely. I just did one yesterday into today.
Right. I think that they have to explicitly ask me if they want to have their pimple popped. They have to explicitly. It's implied that they want their like deep down inside.
No. That's not implied. They need their pimple popped for the sake of humanity. For the sake of all that is holy and right in the universe, they need their pimple popped because they're going to hurt themselves or someone else.
Yeah,
This is a public service. I do. I feel very good about this.
Really?
I do. I feel really good about using my gifts to expose these folks for their friends' sake. Here's how I look at it. This is why it's a public service.
Okay.
If you were living next to a Nazi and you had a small child, would you at least like to know that that person was a Nazi, or do you want to find out when it's too late and you send your kid over there to watch him for a week while you go vacation in the Bahamas. When would you like to know that that person's a Nazi? Before or after that?
Wow.
That's all I do.
You got a point.
Exposure.
I'm Banks.
I'm Josh.
We are Odd Places going
Viral.